All right, everybody. So how is your day today? Today is Sunday. For us, it's been a fun and a little bit busy weekend there. We just got done with Gamicon. So for us, that was a pretty big deal being kind of a newer group on the scene the last year or so. And it was a fun time. We did some presentations on things and had fun. Got to talk to some people and got some things going. And all in all, was a really good time. Really good time. Con exhaustion, Brian. Not exhaustion, but yeah, I mean it wasn't a lot of instructions on what to do, it being virtual this time. So now that I know what to do and how to do it and how they schedule things and blah blah blah, then next year we'll do it again. It'll just be easier. But it's made for a long day, yeah. So that's okay though. I mean, we got the word out there about the group, you guys. People that didn't know us got to swing by and say hi, so it's all good. Yeah, not too bad though. But it was a little bit of a day from yesterday and today. Okay, I can get you a link there, sir. Hold on a second. I was like, there you go. Let me get my headset. Wow. Headset fits better with the haircut. So, what can I say? There's the link, sir. Fire away. So anyone can join in on the link, you guys. This show is open for anybody who wants to come by and say hi. Brian likes to come by and say hi, so we're going to drag him in. There you go, Brian.
What's up, man?
Not much. It's been fun, though. Interesting.
Been busy, huh?
Oh, yeah. Busy.
That's good.
So I had to work today, so Ashley did the painting thing. But
yeah, I wasn't able to sit in too. I had a bunch of errands and stuff. I was trying to fix my plumbing anyway. But yeah, I dropped in every once in a while. Saw the girls doing their painting and seeing you getting your butt kicked in tanks.
I rolled terrible, dude. I rolled blanks. Did I roll blanks like that?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad. And I mean, it's not like I can go, Brian, I think they shuffled the floors in that dice tower. They're not right. So I had nothing. I can't blame it on anything. Hello.
I made a comment in there. I said you should have played the French so you could back up faster.
Yeah. I didn't see that, but I hope. Sure. Well, that's what I had told Dee. She says, I bought the French forces. And I'm like, yeah, got to roll to maintain morale every time. So don't flee.
It's funny because that's a big misconception.
Sure.
I mean, the French were a worthy adversary, but it was just their command that screwed everything up.
Their command looked at it and said, we can't fight what's coming, so they gave up. But the French resisted.
They didn't think the Germans could go through the Ardennes, because and then they put too much credence in the Maginot Line to think that those fortifications would deter anything, and the Germans just drove past it.
Yeah. So the Germans were, had Hitler stopped, had he not engaged Stalin, and he just stayed after he took Poland and the rest of that, they would still be in charge of that. He got greedy, man.
With Poland, the Germans and the Russians teamed up against the Poles.
Show anyone. Yeah.
Like the Germans invaded from the west, and then a week later, the Russians invaded from the east. So, but yeah, they were pals at that time, and the Poles were pretty worthy adversaries for the military that they had. And okay, enough of this history lesson.
No, actually, the history is good for the gaming if you're gonna. idea what's going on. That's cool too.
The Germans got bloodied. They got bloodied pretty good, and it was during the invasion of Poland that they started to think about the blitzkrieg. They didn't do the blitzkrieg tactics during the invasion of Poland. They did that during the invasion of France from the lessons they learned in Poland. So that invasion against the Poles and their ability to defend themselves with what little they had really fine-tune their tactics. But yeah.
But see, that's what made them stand out to me in war is they learned real quickly, they adapted. And the Germans had, for as terrible as they were, they had some impressive engineering. Yeah. And not only that, they were good tactic wise. Like they were on a roll, man.
Honestly, from all my study, and me being the weird war guy, I study a lot of alternative, like, what if they did this or whatever. And honestly, the general consensus is that they would have never defeated the Russians ever.
In the long run, I don't think so, because look at
even if they weren't part of the Allies and the Lend-Lease didn't exist, the Soviets would have the massive amount of people and the massive landscape, the Germans they couldn't do anything.
Which it made no sense for them to do what they did. Really, that was quite interesting, but their forces were something to be reckoned with, and their tank commanders and their skill was a lot. I mean, so I don't know, man. It was crazy for sure. Then you look at today, I don't know if anybody'd be able to contemplate doing that kind of fighting.
Oh, nowadays, no way. Because, you got to think if a nation's about to, be overtaken, they're going to start throwing nukes. Like an example, like if Germany invades France again and, like, they're on the verge of, like, being defeated, dude, France is going to start throwing nukes.
Yeah.
It's that mutually assured destruction thing still.
Mm-hmm. Well, that I think is what has kept it from the elites from, not going all at it, because they're all bickering amongst themselves. They all want fight for the power, even though they kind of get along, they kind of don't. And it's
that's we have our proxy wars, so they get to play in those sandboxes.
That is true.
But so you got a game in on Aliens. That Aliens game is going to be hard for the Marines every time.
Not necessarily. It's going to be a draw of luck.
Well, the first one we did before this, the Gamicon, it didn't go that fast. Like, we just got lucky. But if you actually mix those bleep tokens up, the little blips, and you don't look at them, so you don't set yourself up, you have no idea what you're picking.
Yeah.
You really don't. So it's I don't know, man. That one was just overwhelming.
Just like the movie. They got their ass kicked.
They did. Well, and generally you will, but sometimes you'll make it out. And that's just one mission. That was just rescue.
Yeah, we couldn't even get past one.
Yeah. I don't know why this is showing nobody is here yet. There's Dee. There's Brian.
It's probably glitching its technology.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
When we started, it says, warning, we're having internet outages in Russia. Like that's cool. I'm not broadcasting to Russia. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
there could be some members from Russia listening.
Yeah, it's possible. Anything at this point is possible, Brian.
It's true.
I like your artwork, though, you got in the back.
I'm working on Japanese and Chinese. Behind me? What's behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, these are some posters that I got from Dave from Pulp Alley. He sent me some posters. And this is a dust, like, little poster thing. And this is actually a Fubar was a comic book. The writer.
I thought it was just a term.
Well, it is. It is a term, but it's a comic book. It's like a weird war comic book. Oh, and I plugged that comic like years and years ago on my blog, and the creator sent me a Target silhouette, and they're all zombies. Like, this one's a U.S. airborne zombie.
Nice.
Oh,
and
wow.
I've got like a British one that's dressed like North Africa, and I've got like a German paratrooper like silhouette cutout zombie. It's pretty cool. It's like the only points you get is the brain, because nothing else kills them except the brain. So unless you hit a bullseye, you don't get any points for it.
Well, that's cool that they sent you one of those. That's pretty nice.
That's pretty cool.
It stands out pretty well too. Nice.
But yep. Just chilling, just painting.
What you painting?
Been painting a lot. We're still hammering away at these. I'm almost done with these Chinese and these Japanese, because we're gonna be playing. We're playing in 1937 Asia right now, so gotta have Japanese and Chinese.
Well, you do, otherwise you've got to have.
Doesn't quite work, does it? But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, Ash,
tired?
Are you tired?
She looks tired.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed until 2:00 this morning. So, and then I was up at 6:30, 7.
Man, you closed the bar down.
No, I was playing the Xbox. I was only planning on being on it for about an hour, and that didn't end up so well.
What did you play?
Sea of Thieves. One mission led to another, which ended up with 8 more. It's like, oh god. And then it's like towards the end of it, it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna crash the damn boat.
Well, see if there's
we did. We set it on fire and then tried to run into a freaking volcano, which still didn't sink it. So I just let it go, and it submerged itself onto a small island and then burned itself down.
So Keegan was gaming with her last night, and so that's what he's saying. He joined in. He said too many pirates. Yeah, I mean, it's all about.
It's a computer game, right?
No, it's not Xbox. It's actually really graphically very cool looking. You're just selling pirate ships around. You're engaging other people, but
it's a video game.
Yeah, it's a video game.
Yeah, you got to get off on islands and explore the islands and get your treasure or fight skeletons. So it's more. It's not really a first-person shooter, but it kind of is.
It is
that
but it
morphed with like.
That's cool.
Online role playing. So.
You guys play a lot of first-person shooter stuff?
If I game on video gaming, then I do, yeah. Because that's just something that interests me. But Sea of Thieves was something I had showed her and showed Keegan, and I thought it was pretty cool. And so our mascot is a squirrel, so we bought the mascot pack for it. So it's a squirrel pirate ship, man.
Squirrel pirate.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where you need 4 people. If you got them, because one can run the ship.
Well, you can run one of the small sloops with
Slopes,
2 sloop, whatever.
Sloop.
But yeah, it's definitely you need minimum of 2 people. We had 4 last night, and basically you have 1 driving, 2 controlling the cannons, and 1 bailing water, fixing the ship if you get attacked or whatnot.
Yeah, Keegan says it's definitely not a solo game, and Keegan's right. But here's what Keegan told me. He was gaming the other day, him and some friends, and they rolled up on these other guys who were out on an island, and so they just started lighting their ship up with cannons. Mm-hmm. The guys are like, what are you doing? It's an in-game fishing tournament. So they jumped off their ship, ran over, poured water on it, bailed it, tried to save the ship. They just tried to destroy. The guys were just nice. There was this big online fishing tournament within the game, and so they were thinking, "Ooh, look at the easy targets we just sailed up on," and
sounds like
all these guys. Yeah, just lit all these guys up that were just sitting there trying to
fish.
Do an in-game fishing trip.
So Keegan is now that your son-in-law?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically he's. Yep.
Or boyfriend of daughter or whatever.
Yes. Yep.
Finance. You guys watch any good movies lately?
No.
Not really. Oh, Dee says she has Sea of Thieves to let her know when you're playing. So there you go, Keegan. Movie-wise, we just haven't had time lately to watch movies, but...
What kind of movies you like to watch?
Son-in-law. Wait, what? I'm confused. Son-in-law.
Well, it missed
Son Outlaw?
Yeah, Outlaw.
What's that one? I don't know.
Son Outlaw.
Something like that. And maybe it's just spell checked wrong. My phone will do that. Well, hello, Anthony. How are you? We haven't seen you for a while. Hopefully you're doing good, sir. We are doing okay. We did the Gamicon thing this weekend, which was fun. But it makes for long days. But it was fun. Honestly, Brian, it was kind of cool.
That's cool. I mean,
not as cool as going into a building and interacting with people, but given the circumstances, as cool as you could get it to be. A little bit of a pain to get it going because it wasn't quite clear, but
Well, next time you do it, it'll be more clear. So that's something.
Well, now we know what to do, and so we've had a few people ask, how to go. So I mean, I think too the group's not quite sure how to take us, Brian. So because we do things differently, so there's still some. Oh, okay, they were serious. So yeah, if we say we're going to do something, we're going to do it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to be a miniature person in an online thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is, but it's okay. You can do both now. Just a second. Hey, Anthony, OBS. Once you get OBS set up, it'll help you with whatever you're streaming with.
And Dee, I'm glad you had fun this morning.
You know what you guys ought to do? You guys ought to, because you guys kind of have a grasp at this technology that you're using, because I don't. You should make a video like, hey, you guys want to do streaming with your pals? This is how you do it. You should do something like that. I bet you'd get a lot of hits from that on your site.
I guess we could.
That's all on him.
Well, but I'm not an expert. I just had to try to learn by trial and error.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you can talk in like layman's terms on how to do it.
Well, that's a good idea. I might consider that, because the problem I've had with some of these is like, you'll watch a video and they'll go, "Oh, buy a capture card and hook it up and do this," and I'm like, "Okay, how exactly do you hook it up?"
What's a capture card? It's like, I don't know what the hell that is.
It's when you take a Topps card and you throw it to your friend and it captures.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like throwing managers.
Don't encourage him.
Managers and checklists. Yeah, I did my time in baseball cards.
Yeah, they were.
Hockey cards.
And Anthony there, he likes to do Magic Arena.
Oh, yeah, Magic.
Yeah, Magic's huge. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's huge down here, too. There's a big...
It's
Pokemon
one of those.
Big here, too.
Yep.
Dee said she'll ask questions you can teach her.
Yeah.
Keegan says he would like to meet a real life Pokemon.
He would end up meeting some like massive freaking one that would either burn him to death
like Charizard.
Or
okay, so
he'd be like a Pikachu and piss him off and get electrocuted.
We have this ongoing joke. Me and my son. My son's a big Pokemon fan, right? And I tell him, I go, that is the worst game ever. Look, all you do is you go out and you capture these small, innocent little critters and you enslave them and you make them fight to the death. That's an awful blood sport game.
I guess technically you are. You're imprisoning them to make them a slave to work for you. Yeah,
I know.
I guess.
And I always mess with him. He starts laughing. He's like, "No, Dad, it's not about that. It's about what? Okay, so you want to collect them all? You want to enslave them all, huh? And make them do your bidding."
So basically, it should be dictatorship. Catch them all.
Something.
Yeah.
He gets a kick out of that when I start making my case.
Anthony, yes, you are correct. Sorry there, Brian. Learning is sometimes the best way. I'm kind of more of I prefer if someone showed me, because I could catch it if someone shows me. But what I don't like is when somebody says they're showing you something, but they're not. Like, they're just not showing you at all. Like, okay, so you could unbox a capture card and tell everybody you hook it up, but not explain exactly how you got it once you've got it up, what to do. And so I find a lot of that because, everybody has Amazon links and everybody has affiliate links and that kind of stuff. And I get that. I mean, we do. Ours isn't in order to live. Ours is just try to raise money for games to give away.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a low level. But on these other levels, I think they're just rushing, throwing products out that they've got in order to sales. And it's not so much a how to. So maybe I could do that. But see, I'm not an expert, Brian. I just kind of like to do that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I've learned on this, you know.
That's a big thing. It's like, you know, just you're doing it. So, I mean, you've got that knowledge and that just, I mean, like, you know, I could do it. I just don't know where to start and how to do it. You know, I mean, it's not like it's beyond my comprehension. It's just, I don't, you know.
I think you can do it. I think anybody out here can do it. Besides your editing, I've watched your editing. You're doing your video and that vehicle pulls up and bumps the trailer, bumps the bumper, and Pinto explodes. Like
Pinto, yeah.
I'm like, you put some sarcastic humor in your cutscenes.
Yeah.
And I watch your stuff, so that's what I'm saying. I
appreciate it.
You've got some good editing skills there. I don't have even really an editing program.
And you know, honestly, you know, I'm pretty techno, you know, slow. I'm not big into the whole what the newest widget is and we need the newest thing and whatever. I just whatever's functional is functional. And I got this. It's called Filmora. It's an editing program, and for like I think it was like $60. I got the full thing, and that's it. I just messed with it and just slowly learned how to do it. But yeah, like you just kind of. But, you know, I needed a place to start because, you know, you got all that like free software. Oh, here's free editing software. Free. Well, they don't tell you like you can edit. But then like if you put it up, it's got like, you know, their logo all over
their watermark and all that.
Yeah. And it's just like, well, I don't want that crap on my stuff.
Oh, thank you. So, see, like with Filmora, my son got that for his. And so I tried it, and I'm like, why is this so slow? Well, when he paid to upgrade, well, then all of a sudden, then it would export, you know, what you needed real quick because you weren't using the free version. So they hamper you and make it a pain for you to do so that you upgrade. And Anthony, Photoshop, I'd like to get, but
we had it like years and years and years ago.
But now it's very expensive. I guess you can get it for $20 a month, but if you look at that, that's $240 a year just to use photo editing software. You should be able to buy it, not rent it every month.
Yeah. You know, I'm a big writer, right? I do a lot of writing, and I had Word, like Windows Word, right?
Yeah.
And I had like Word like 98, right? I've been using Word 98 since 98. And then I was like, okay, I need to get the new one because like these files I'm getting from other people aren't working with mine. So, well, now it's like unless I want to spend a shit ton of money just up front, or I could do like a rental, like I'm renting it. Like every month it's like $7, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, why would I pay $7 every month?
Okay, so I'll send you a link, Brian, to Apache Open Office. So it's open source software that programmers you can donate if you want. And that's kind of how they live. But it's everything you would get in like Office Suite.
Oh, cool.
And I've been using it for years, and it's not only is it better than Word, it's a better operating system than
that's cool.
Microsoft's got. So you got presentations and whatever you want to do. And you can donate if you want. If not, it's free. It's open source.
And, you know, I usually do. It's awesome. Like I use Firefox. I'll dump Firefox a couple bucks every year. You know, I'm on Wikipedia all the time. Whenever they do their little fundraiser, I'll throw them $5. I mean, because I use the hell out of Wikipedia, and you know it's free. And I mean,
well, yeah. And I'm not knocking Photoshop, by the way.
Not that big.
Oh, damn it! Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Go ahead.
You said the level of what?
Just you know the level of the information that like say Wikipedia provides is, I mean, it's amazing. So I don't mind throwing $5 a year, $10 a year to that, you know, just for saying thanks for all that info.
Yeah, only thing with Wikipedia is it can be altered, and
it can, but again,
a lot of disinfo. Yeah. But that's the way it is with everything online.
Everything. So listen, having a degree in history, the first thing you learn is question your resources, because it's all just, you know, everything is someone else's perspective. So
Brian, history is written by the victors, right? So history has been changed.
It's true.
If you read history, you'll see where history was changed and changed for political views or whatever, but not necessarily for the truth. Always for political or monetary or power gain. So,
or you know, certain things are left out or generalized or whatever. So,
or denied for 50 years.
Denied. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like with back on our stuff here, that open office stuff, it's just open source. So I'll email you the link. So you can just go download it, and I'm telling you everything you want. You got to figure it out a little bit, but it's more in depth. It's a lot nicer. You know, I'm not going to pay Microsoft that much money to use their Office products.
No.
I got something better free, so yeah. So I just donate. You know, I throw them $20 or something. You don't even have to, but they put the effort into it, and it's a pooled source, so they're always making sure it's up to date. So if you can get to those, open source, Anthony was saying, it is good. It's a good thing. There is a lot of open source stuff out there that's good, and there's some that's crap. Yeah. But just because it's commercially produced doesn't mean it's better, you know. So,
and you know, and there are people out there that just want to help people. You know, they're out there. There's people who create things to give to people to, you know, whatever, because that's what they want to do. That's what drives them, or like us, man. How much money have we put in and time have we put in to produce the videos, to do these kind of things? A lot. And but you know, we're not getting rich from it. We're not asking, you know, any of that. We just love to do
zero. We make zero. We just have fun.
Yeah. And I guarantee there's some programmer, some coder who loves making Office, you know, software.
Well, for gaming or doing this kind of stuff, and Anthony, like with YouTube, YouTube is, to me, it's a double-edged sword. So what they did in the beginning to grow is they said, hey, you know, greed is a huge motivator, right? In the industry. All right, awesome. So what YouTube did, if you step back and look at it, is they let these people start getting rich, create YouTube videos, which created a flood of content creators.
Yep.
So they got people to grow up for them just by sharing the advertising. Now they're where they're at. Now they censor the hell out of it, and they want to charge you $9 a month, and they've kicked content creators off, and because now they want to keep the money that the creators built this platform for them. So you can make money, but for me, like, okay, we only have 150. Well, now we have 153 members. We got a couple new ones, but we don't have 1,000. So if you have 1,000, you can do live streaming. If you're going out and doing games, and there's things me and Clint want to do for the channel, we would like to live stream to YouTube, but you can't. Now for Facebook, I don't have to have anybody, and I can live stream. So but
for
now, but you know what I mean. So not that Facebook is better, just that it doesn't make sense to me that YouTube wants to make sure you have to have 1,000 people before we give you a chance, because it's about money to them.
Yeah. Well, and you know, you talk about Facebook. You know, I deal in the weird, you know, World War II, and World War II has unpleasant things in it, and one of the worst is the damn swastika, right? And I mean,
that's just
a Nazi wore a swastika, and their planes have it on them, and whatever. And I'll show a picture of like an airplane, and it's got the swastika, and then I get dinged by it, and they're like, if you do this again. So I had to put a thing up just recently that they were threatening me that they're gonna delete my channel, my group. And I'm like, look, guys. I mean, if they do it, they do it. If not, but I'm not.
Well, because it's about a political agenda, and people.
Listen, I get it.
It shouldn't offend people, dude, because with freedom comes, you might be offended. Then that's too bad. There's a lot of things that offend me every day, but I would never want the people doing these things that I consider ridiculous or dumb to be punished, because it's part of freedom of speech.
Listen,
right?
Freedom isn't just about your speech; it's about everybody.
Right. That's right.
It's not just yours.
No.
So I mean, and then again, I'm not being. I don't know. I mean,
well, here's the thing: these symbols were part of that military force. Yeah. Just like the Romans had symbols, just like it's like now, okay, they're saying, well, the whole thing over the Spanish.
I'm going to tie your hands down to the chair. Stop moving the chair.
It was called the Spanish flu. Now it's wrong. So then what are you going to call it then?
Yeah.
It's part of history. What do you want to change it because you don't like the way it sounds? So that's the problem I have. For instance, like when I talk to you about cursing or this or that, I try to keep this as clean as possible because so many people are offended at things they should never be offended at.
Yeah.
And they're just looking for a reason to say something. And the censorship is ridiculous. So I seen things like, okay, whether you like the last president or not, or either president before him, it doesn't matter. You didn't like him, so you banned anybody that voted for him. But then you let everybody put videos up and cartoon things of them, killing this guy and murder. And I'm like, so now you've got, now you should be not doing that. It should be, this is okay. Then they're mad. Oh, Parler. Yeah, they shut Parler down because I know a lot of Democrats who went to Parler. A lot of Democrats, dude, because they had freedom of say there.
It's an alternate. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Parler it got demonized as like a platform of only, whatever militants. I'm like, no, you know what it is? It's a platform that isn't the main platform. Freaking Facebook. It's a competitor for Facebook that you can say whatever the hell you want, and they don't want that shit. They don't want that. The pre-programmed, pre-described, mainstay is Facebook. So that's what it needs to stay. Anything outside, we're going to demonize. Well, of course, there's going to be an asshole in every group, man. There is. No matter what. Yeah. No matter, and they're usually the most vocal. Seriously, they're usually the most vocal. But and again, you just fall into the trappings. Like the whole like equality trappings. Well, I mean, it's not about equality just for you. It's about equality, everybody on the same playing field. Not women shouldn't get more rights than men. Blacks should have more rights than whites. Rich shouldn't have more rights than the poor. It should be a level field. Yeah, even keel.
I always thought myself. So you've got. They segregate you. You self-segregate yourself when you check boxes of what ethnicity you are on a work form. On work, it shouldn't be, are you Caucasian American, African American, Chinese? It should be, you're an American, right? We're Americans. It should be. Nobody should be listed all over the place, dude. It's
our culture is so dependent on labels. This culture is just preoccupied with labels, man. We're all one race. We're the human race. That's it. That's friggin' it. And I could be a Texan, but we're all Americans. I mean, we're all humans, and it's just the smaller, the more labels we have, the smaller groups that we become, and more separated apart. And it's just, it's ridiculous.
You keep everybody fighting against each other. Then they don't unite, Brian, and then that way the people at the top get away with it. It's real simple. So, and I know we've deviated from gaming now, but it even goes.
No, this is the game of politics, the game of life.
We play every day, but even into gaming, like Games Workshop. So they were getting ranted and raved about that they're sexist and that they don't have enough this and that, and they're getting, threatening to be sued. And I'm like, Warhammer's a fantasy thing, man. This isn't. What are you doing now? Whether you like Games Workshop or not, or agree with it or not, it's the fact that this company makes just simply games for people to play. Yeah. But they're on the verge of being sued. They're getting trash articles written about them. Now they've changed their stance, and they're coming. And I'm like, you shouldn't have politics involved. It's a game. It's a game.
I mean,
so.
I don't know how you're gonna like soften the imperium of mankind.
How are you gonna make it nicer?
I think it's established that it's a fascist, empire. Jingoistic, patriarchal, alien, xenophobic. Yeah, that's the empire of man.
Sure, but you know what? I mean, without it, you would take away a big section of the game. So it's a game, and I guess my point is everybody gets so offended over everything that now, as a quote content creator, I have to be careful about what people say because all my hard work and money can be taken right down the drain. Like I said, we're not where we're quote sponsored. Ares gave us a game which we demoed and gave out. I thought that was cool. And they'll keep us on a list. But we don't have official sponsors. We started up a Patreon this week, and we're going to put that out. But mainly our goal is to, if we can cover some of the costs of like the streaming service, the podcast services, and some of the monthly bills that go along with what we're doing, that's kind of what we're looking for. Yeah. I mean, everybody wants to be rich or whatever. That's not the goal here. The goal is I'm doing it already out of my pocket. It doesn't matter. But so if I get it, great, then we can go forward and do more, because there are things I need to upgrade. And I would like to get to where I can give away games every other week or something, because how fun would it be to get a game, demo it, Brian, and then give it to somebody? And that way I don't have a stockpile of games that I'll never play, but I get to experience the game, and somebody else gets to for being there, gets to enjoy it. So ours is it's probably why we're not exploding like other places, but ours is just a different.
It's a different. Listen, man. You can go the way of like some of the big guys, but like me. I have sponsors, and the only thing I ask from them is product support and a discount to my members. That's it. That's all. And I don't have any other. They might send me something. I'm like, yeah, we'll play it because it's weird, because we're sticking within the weird war kind of stuff.
But that's what you're known for, man. So that's where that's what you should do. This is
like I just did. Like, and I did a video of our sponsor. It's like 5 minutes, and it's just like, hey, these guys are cool. We dig them. I use their stuff anyway, even before I had them. I approach people. People don't come to me. I approach people, and but a lot of these sites, the big sites, like all of my discounts are open. Go to my blog. You will get a 30% discount on all foreground product. Foreground. That is like the top MDF, producer on the planet. I have a 30% discount. Everybody can use it. Just go and get the code, and you don't have to pay anything. You don't have to join. None of that shit. It's just free. And a lot of these sites, what they do is how they entice people to like give them money, like their Patreon, is that like, give us $5, $10 a month, and you get to see additional content, and you'll get the discount codes from our sponsors. I'm like, dude, that is fucking bunk. Excuse me. That's bunk. That's bunk. It's a trapping. That's not being cool. That's not being a gamer. You're trying to hook people in to come in. They don't know what the discounts are. They don't know how much they are. And, you give them that $10 and you find out, it's a, 5% off, of this product or whatever it might be. It's a business, and man, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing businesses, man.
Yeah, I like you, Brian. I mean, we don't do it that way either. So for us, we don't have any. Why am I echoing?
It's his.
So I'm ranting. Sorry about that, guys.
No, I think I'm echoing there, Brian, from yours. I think. No, it's okay. You can rant, because we're here to have fun, meet other people, get gamers to come in. Now, what we are starting to do is see if we can get it to a point where, sure, if we can offset some costs and give things back.
Oh, yeah.
Then it feeds itself. I already have a job. She has a job. It isn't the same direction the others are. Like you said, you got discount codes. Nobody does it. So like for us on our Patreon, what we're going to offer is Ashley will do like once a month on a Saturday, a painting thing where people can come in and she'll chit-chat however long they want to chat.
Come and wash your car.
That'd be cool. Or on the
I'm not driving to Texas because he'd be the one to fucking do it.
Yeah, so we're trying to just do something, and I've been very honest with people. Look, they've asked me, and I've told them, yes, we have Amazon links. No, we're not. We haven't even. You have to hit $10. We haven't even hit that yet.
Yeah.
So it's not about money, dude. It's about, if it made $40 a month because you're shopping at Amazon anyways, then that's a game. That's a game we can take and put back and give back out to people who are in the community. That gives us more content, which is better than being paid, in my opinion, because now I have more content. It engages the community. We have fun. And that's that. They're using it anyways. So you would have to have a ton of people buying. And by a ton, I mean, Amazon's about 1% on gaming stuff. So you're every $100 that people bought through the link, you would get $1. Do you see how long it will take? So it isn't about, oh, you got an Amazon link, you're rich. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Do we have mugs and hoodies? Sure, people ask for them. We put them up. Do we sell a couple? A few. Are we getting rich? No. Haven't made $20 on it, because you buy a coffee cup, They
Make it like
print it,
$2.
they ship it, they send it out, they do all that, and you get $2 or $3 off it. So
Yeah.
it's more or less. Do you know what the coffee cup does, Brian?
No, what?
So if I hold this up and I'm out talking to people and I'm drinking my coffee, it's a conversation piece, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone buys one of our cups, one of our members, and they're using it, then what is that? How does that work for us? It's advertising.
That's right.
It's kind of marketing. Are we getting rich? No. I would have to have thousands of people buy coffee cups to make $1,000. Do you see what I'm saying? So it is not about that. If you've already got 4 million people subscribed on YouTube at $4.99 a month, like some of these guys, then you're making millions and millions of dollars a month to game. That's cool. That's fantastic. You don't need to advertise at that point. Then I don't.
Yeah.
So for us, it's not a matter of get rich or whatever. It's just a matter of what can we do to help support our group that we've worked hard at go along. Because I'll show you right now, I spent about $1,700 on Facebook advertising for our group.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. This service every month, costs money to do this. It costs money to run the other two podcasting app services. It costs money to do some of the things we're doing, and then we'll buy the stuff, give it away, or ship things off. Like David, Ashley shipped him a helicopter, so we paid to ship that. We didn't charge David to ship him a helicopter, So it's we
do it out of the kindness of our own hearts.
We want this to succeed. So the same way you are, but then people take it wrong. They take it as a commercial thing, but man, you could look at this stuff. There's no way we're commercialized at all. Like we just don't have it.
Oh, I'd love to get T-shirts and give T-shirts away and sell them or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. It's
but
just
you have to get to that point, though, right?
Yeah.
Because if you had to pay for a T-shirt every time and you gave it away, just like the coffee cups, we could give them away, right? But then I'd have to order them as
like a bulk.
Yeah, some of it, but you have to order it like as a sample, which ironically they charge you the same price. I don't know why they. So, well, that's why we got this. People ask, "What do you got?" Well, this is the coffee cup. Comes in different colors. I can show you. You can see it looks pretty good. It came out amazingly well. So I was happy with that. So I wanted to order a sample to see what their service was like before I said, "Hey, you can do it." But then again, people asked us. We didn't just start right up and throw coffee cups up. People asked us, "Hey, your gamers are coffee. Do you have coffee cups?" Well, you know what? That's a good point. I guess you're right. Maybe we should. Just after about the fifth email or sixth email, I'm like, these guys are making points. So
you're like, fine, I'll get some damn coffee cups.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. They're correct. We are, a gaming group with coffee, so you can put whatever you want it, but at least we have mugs, right? So, I don't know what to say. I guess I don't want people to take it wrong, but if we can continue this growth and keep people coming in and having a good time, this world's so terrible, man, that you got to have some fun.
You do, man. I mean, it's exceptionally tough times now. I know the mental health of the world is not good right now, just with all this COVID stuff and all the just insanity happening, and it's rough, man. People are dying. People are hurt. People are are struggling.
Yep, and it's in all levels. Just a second here. Hey, Anthony, I seen you posted you have a gaming business since 2012. It's not open because you needed.
Yeah, do you need to, I've been trying to talk him into doing the coffee stuff, Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Okay, so Anthony, if it's a gaming related, you're in a group, you're more than welcome to put it in a group. The only person we're going to charge 25% to is Brian if he takes Ashley's painting skills. That was just a joke, by the way. Yeah. So, but Anthony, you can go ahead and put whatever for your stuff if you'd like to. I trust you're not going to be spamming the crap out of it. You're okay. So, people need to network too. You know what I mean? So, network away. Maybe you'll get a view. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get 100. I don't know. Our group kind of, one day you'll see almost no comments. Next day you'll see 40 comments. It kind of goes everywhere. And at the end of the month, it's a lot.
You know what? Next Sunday, your ass is sitting back here.
Oh, speaking of next week, next Sunday at 10, I'm playing Dave at Pulp Alley.
You want me to get up at 10 a.m.? Are you freaking nuts?
You don't have to. I mean, all the cool kids will, but since
oh, really? No, because if I show up to that, then Mr. I'm gonna show up at the end.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh man,
our podcast stuff.
What?
Gamicon, and then leave to go do your own video.
No, I had a video that was set to go.
See, here's the thing with her, Brian. It's kind of like some people have a traditional marriage. Ours is kind of like WWE SmackDown kind of a marriage. So
there's no WWE SmackDown. It's my way or no way.
See, that's what I'm saying. Until I make her special food and she sleeps a few days.
There you go.
I didn't want to tell her that. Oh, ow. That's abuse on camera.
I saw it.
That's right.
That is spousal abuse.
I'm going to go call Mel.
Mel's at work, actually, so she's...
That don't mean anything.
Hold on. Hey, Anthony, do you want to hop on? I can put the link in here if you want to hop on and say hi, sir. Because we're not ignoring you. We see you commenting. I'm trying to comment back. But you're more than welcome to hop on. Anybody there is, too.
Did you guys go to Gaming for Advantage? Did you guys do that yet?
No, we got the date wrong. It's the 23rd of next month of March.
Oh, okay.
So for some reason,
he glanced at it and saw the 23rd of February.
I'm like, well,
that's what I did. Yeah.
What happened is I got the email like in the inbox, but for some reason, because I'd gone back and forth talking with them, I didn't see the date, and so they ended up having to reschedule us to next month, and that was my fault because I don't know. I don't understand how I didn't miss it, but I missed it. So
it happens, man. We're getting old.
Yeah, things happen. Technology happens too. I notice sometimes, like, I don't get I'm subscribed to you, and
I won't get notifications when you go live or anything.
I don't get a notification half the time.
Until after it's already been posted. It's like, wait, what? You went live? What the hell?
So you can do things like you have us on Messenger. So send us a message. I mean, I work during the day till like 2:30, but if you send a message, at least one of us could see it because we'll hop on because you got to have views, man.
Yeah.
Views, time watched, all that counts. Otherwise, they don't count what you do.
Yeah. Well, I get the reason why they do that and the policy of it, but I mean, there's a lot. I get it, but I mean, there's a lot that YouTube does that's pretty douchey.
So,
I think it's our phones, personally.
Well, my phone, man, it's been getting worse. So when I went down and talked to them, I go, "Oh well, it's your screen," because you could sit there and touch a letter, and it would be like 2 letters over. It highlights like.
It doesn't help that you got freaking sausage fingers.
Maybe that Fisher Price phone needs to be retired, dude.
Hey, it has a cord on it.
Actually, our phones are about 2 years old.
I pull it along with the string on the floor, and it follows me.
I don't even have a cell phone, so there you go.
Well, you know what? They've gone from being... That's another conversation for a different show. I would have a different show, but they would kick me off the air for telling the truth. So
yeah.
I have to stick with gaming, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm on so many lists, so I hear you.
Yeah, I got it. But, yeah. Okay, Anthony. Well, we the offer's there, and if you want to, like, do something with your business or talk about, then throw it up in the group.
What kind of gaming? Is it like a gaming shop? Is it like an online store? Is it brick and mortar? What is it, dude?
Yeah, Anthony, fill us in. Brian and me and Ashley here would like to know.
I'm curious.
Well, like we said before, we try to support the local brick and mortar store on days they're allowed to be open. So whatever we can do, too, we try to help people out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you've got a web design background there, Anthony, and you said you had some suggestions to me. And hey, you're the graphics design background guy. I'm not. I'll take any suggestions.
He's like, hire some models.
What is that
No.
supposed to mean?
I'm joking. That's what they tell me. That's what the algorithms say to me. They like too ugly, find new face.
Well, here's the thing, Brian. You just got to be yourself. If people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't.
It's true. It's
I mean,
true.
I joke about getting my ugly filter from Wish. I got it for 99 cents, and I use it on the camera. It doesn't seem to work too well, but it keeps the screen from cracking.
There you go.
So, Anthony, you have a gaming advertisement and affiliate working with web design. So it's a shop, like a brick and mortar shop, or do you
It sounds
have
like a online Minnesota. Did I say that right? Minnesota.
I think you have to do it with an accent. Although we're not that far from Minnesota, so.
Yeah, we're only about a 2.5 hour drive from Minnesota border.
Well, we get people that go up there all the time for.
Well, when we went to Mall of America, it took us like 3.5 hours.
Wait, would you know where I would end up driving 2.5 hours? I'd be in Texas still.
Yeah.
Or I'd be in the Gulf of Mexico. That's it.
Well, yeah, Texas is a big area, man.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Anthony, here's the link, man. All you got to do is click on that, and it'll set you up, and it'll show you like in the background, and I can bring you forward. So if you have just a laptop with a built-in camera, you can use that. Some phones it works on, some phones it don't.
Yeah, ours it doesn't.
And since you're not in Russia, we don't have to worry about internet connection today. But yeah, you may as well hop on and say hi. And I know this thing is counting wrong. It says one person on, yet there's Brian and Anthony and Dee and.
I haven't seen Dee comment in a while. Oh, she's up there a little bit.
She's up there, but she might be working too at this time.
It's been 10 minutes.
How did Clint's thing go? I didn't get a chance to watch him and his wife. How'd that go?
Yeah, so
I think it went pretty well.
It went pretty good.
I wasn't here for it, so I don't know.
Basically, I just kind of stayed away. I let them sit at the computer here, and I stayed away from them for a bit with the dog and kind of listened in. And it went pretty good. You had people who were, like RPGs, and so he was bringing them. Here we go. Something's popping up. I believe that's you, Brian.
What's up?
Let's see. Well, it's got one red bar, so we'll see if it'll work.
Okay, so he's just doing voice.
You're just doing voice there?
There it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up,
no
man?
problem.
How are we guys?
Doing good, man. Just trying to hammer out some of these miniatures, trying to paint this stuff up.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be talking to a couple of associates today about some finances, so hopefully that works well for me today.
Well, good luck.
Well, we wish you luck, man. Hopefully it does.
Yes, because it would. What I'm trying to do is finance into my business. What I have is the Gamers Lounge MN. And when I was in high school, I used to host small tournaments here and there, but it was mostly me going around to different brick and mortar game stores and everything, and then meeting gamers that didn't know about these stores, and then asking them what kind of games you like, and then doing free advertisement for these brick and mortar stores to keep them open because they don't have the advertising money or know how to be able to do with. You would have GameStop and all of these people that, we saw that gaming. So we invested money into gaming instead of being gamers that need money in order to support what we enjoy doing.
Right on.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
So most of your videos I ended up posting up on my page to send followers and some of my viewers there. Just doing free advertisement because I enjoy seeing community building like this, and I want to make it profitable for me in order to have more time to be able to give out that service to everybody. I did 16 years of digital print advertisement along with going to school for multimedia web design twice. So I got a really good handle on how business works with advertisement, where I got disgusted with it, and I haven't been doing digital print in the last 6 years, and is looking to open up my own digital print company just because
Right on.
business is disgusting, as as you would say, and
Yeah.
I
It
don't
can
like,
be.
I don't like how business gets used against the people that actually needs business.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, there's the thing is most businesses don't have a conscience, ethics, morals. And you can make money and you can have all that and make money, but for some reason they think you can't. You have to do away with that. And that's not true either, because here's how the world works. If this is a great show, you guys, one or two people might be told. But if we did a terrible show, 100 people would be told. See, so
There you go. Hey.
it
Everybody
is
wants
true.
dirty laundry, as the old song said.
That's right. So if you do good, it may take you a little while to go further,
I don't
right?
need
But
goodies.
none of us here seem to really like the way normal business is done. So they can do what they want, Anthony. But if you believe in what you're doing, you're more welcome to talk about it in a group here or there if you're doing things. Or
Where
get up and going. Yeah.
where you at up in what did you say, Michigan?
Oh,
Or Minnesota? Minnesota.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
big
in Apple Valley. I'll say around about 15 minutes
tight-
from the Mall of America.
Oh, okay.
Is what you're keeping.
Yeah.
I've actually been there.
So that one's gonna be.
Is
Yeah,
that still open?
Yeah, it's still open. They've actually been adding on to the mall for a while now, so it's.
Oh
I
wow.
think they're trying to go for a title.
All the malls down here in Texas are gone. They're all dead. They're all, ghosted or repurposed.
Well,
There's not a whole lot of them down here.
That's
Take
what I
advantage.
noticed in Georgia too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, there's a YouTube channel called I think it's like Dead Malls or something like that, and
Okay.
they just travel around, and they it's funny because a lot of times they break into the mall and they just show like
Mhm.
just the empty space and all the stuff, and then they'll show pictures of what it used to look like when it was hopping. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Well-
I think I followed a group that did that, and what they did was turned a lot of them into airsoft arenas.
Oh, that's
which was
cool.
really cool, where they would just find a abandoned mall, have one group scope it out, see how abandoned it is and how safe and sound the building was, and then like a month later have a lot of teams come in and actually do airsoft rounds inside of it.
Huh, that's cool. I've
Which
never done the
I
airsoft. I
believe-
used to be be a paintball player back in my youth when I was all skinny. And I had my knees still.
We're doing the live stream.
Well, Anthony, I would take advantage of any kind of
No, it just
business
depends on who's in
incentive
there.
or something they want
So,
to hand
we
out
have,
these
a
days,
couple of people in here.
because they're changing everything. If you
Yeah,
look and
no,
listen, I
no,
listen to a
no,
lot of
no,
the
no.
financial stuff mainly because
All right, but
the people with money want to know what's going on, right? And I don't have money, but whatever they're doing affects me. So if they're openly talking about how this is the great reset and this and that, and most people don't realize the amount of changes that have happened in just the last several months on a worldwide economic scale, and the elites are literally changing things. So in the meantime, they're offering little goodies to make it easier for people to kind of take what they're doing. So I would jump on those goodies that they offer out, because when they're done, there probably won't be many left, and that's what the financial people are saying. It's like once things are
now
accomplished.
it's the
Yes.
age in media where it is for the business-minded buyers market. This is the time of information grabbing. So a
Yeah.
lot of large companies have actually been spending money in affiliate marketing and internet affiliate marketing maintaining. So your YouTube organizations, or why there's more streaming programs that are out there, is for scouting for new potential on businesses for
Yep.
these entities. So that's why I'm looking at doing it more for mom and pop, because they see that there's money in it, just the same way at the beginning when comic book movies were getting really big.
That's kind of like
Comic books have always been around, but it was when they saw that there was a flux in money into the comic book industry. It was like, oh, well, we got to buy up these industries and make more movies because people are going to
Sure.
put their money there. So that's what's going on right now is freelance advertisement and affiliate marketing is making a lot of money where that's where you want to put your money now.
But affiliate marketing is smart because if you just tell people, I'm going to give you X amount of commission for whatever, for spreading the word, then you turn out with, it gives you all these non-paid out of your pocket people going around and spreading the word for you. So if you give them a little something in the long run, you're making it up anyways, because there's no company that pays their affiliates any amount that's going to hurt their business. But the affiliates on that hand can make money too, because I mean, I've never been a salesman, but I've talked to people and grew up with people who are, that's how they live as affiliate marketing, and they do better.
That's pretty much what I got out of working years in digital print, because that's pretty much how the digital print business works is we would have what we called runners and our sales guys that would just go out and do affiliate marketing with, oh, we're going to have a business dinner and it's not going to cost us nothing because we're going to write it off as a business expense.
Exactly.
But having that dinner with that company has just given us a $2 million job. So now we need to take care of that company and make sure that we affiliate whoever they're affiliated with, or as I like to say, it's the car salesman is what all businesses do. So for us at the bottom, what we do and what we should really focus on, all of us, is the reverse car salesman. So instead of, I'm going to sell you a $2,000 car once and know that you're not going to come back, but I made a large commission off of you and that's what we're looking at. No, me owning the dealership, I'm going to sell you a $2,000 car and have you give a package to you where you can come in, get your car fixed. We're going to service you. We want to make sure that we take care of you so you can tell other people that you've paid for a cheaper car than the other dealerships looking for a markup price off of it, because I want to have your loyalty. I don't
word of mouth.
Yeah, you want the long-term sale, not the short sale.
Yes.
See, that's what we're looking at with our group. We want long-term, grow, just have fun. Long-term, I want to be able to, after work, take my time and hang out with people in the group or game or have fun. So it's not about money first. It's about having fun, growing it. You know, as you grow, yes. Do I need new equipment and everything? Yeah. Can I afford it? No. At some point, will I may be able to? Maybe. In the meantime, I've work with what I got, get who we can in, but word of mouth for us is good. That's why I tell people ask me, well, what's the best thing you can do? The best thing you can do to help us is to share us. I'll let other people know about us. I mean, if we do a video, thumb up it. Something as simple as a thumbs up on YouTube or on Facebook especially. If you guys tune in and you just click a heart or a thumbs up or something, then it counts as engagement content. Otherwise, it says you're not engaging and it punishes you. So it's simple little things like that actually help move the group and grow it that way. But you can, if you're getting something going, hooking gamers up with game stores and trying to help out, I think now would be the time to try to do that there, Anthony, because who's getting rich off this whole thing? The big corporations, all the little stores getting pushed out of the way.
Exactly. And that's why it's more of, it was, I would say 2020, I started to tell a lot of people being able to understand the power of the word of mouth, where a lot of people go by the notion the game should be told, not sold. I say the man that actually tells actually makes more money than going after that other guy, because they're passionate about what they want, and they're going to actually find equal and like-minded individuals that are passionate about the same thing, versus somebody that just sees this as a trend. And then once the trend is gone and a new trend comes, which nowadays with media and how fast a trend goes, you don't want to be the man that sits and goes, oh, well, the game should be sold, not told. I'm only going to tell you if buying this, and then you buy the package, and then that package is irrelevant now because the trend has turned.
You know what's amazing is, like, I'm not a big video gamer, but I'm on the outside looking in at this video game market, and these guys are selling unfinished products. Get the pre-beta alpha, and get this before we're done with it. And then because they're selling products that aren't even finished. And I don't understand how people are buying it. How are people buying it?
Well,
It's
people
that
are
new,
buying
it's
it.
that
Yeah.
new age trend mentality where if they don't, they feel almost as the rich mind would. If I don't buy this now or get into this now, then I'm going to be irrelevant. Which then that goes right back to that person is not passionate about gaming because it wouldn't matter what it looks like. I'm already about and
And
affiliated with this because versus this business going, oh yeah, you need to buy and get up on this, such as like there's so many companies that have actually used what you said to actually sell out a dish of something. And that goes to that saying I was saying of, okay, I got to hurry up and jump on this bandwagon. Hey, I got into this bandwagon before anybody else. Wait, it's not relevant. Oh yeah, because the person that was actually selling it didn't really care about the package. They were just trying to get you in. And once they got enough of you in, oh, now we can bail out because there's a new thing.
Yep. Well, that is rife in our hobby. With like perfect example would be like Flames of War. They're on what edition are they on? 5? 4? Warhammer. What edition is that? Is that 40K? Is that 8 or 9? I mean, come on. I mean, and it's not like, oh, we have this brand new idea. It's like there's still, ballistic skill, weapon skill, wounds, and all that. You still have the core mechanic, but they just repackage the same damn thing over and over. And they alter it a little bit, but it's the same mechanic. And it's like everything is redundant and everything forward is what needs to be used. Yeah, and I get as a company, I get as a company, they need to sell product to make money. I totally get that. But I mean, there's other ways. There's like, campaign books, and there's, new vehicle, new units,
actually,
new
I would say actually taking care of something and watching it evolve and actually building on that, coming out with a new edition that adds on something new to it, makes it more expansive versus, oh yeah, we're gonna make My Little Pony cars this time. Oh, same mechanics as last time. It's just the My Little Pony on it. Why? Because My Little Pony is big right now.
It's like, let's just stick with 40K because it's easy to pick at because it's so big. Like, Ashley's Death Guard. They've been around since the 80s. I mean, since the 80s. And although, they're the same, bloated Marines that, ooze coming at them and all that. There's still the same story. This is still relatively the same, function, but they just repackage it in a new book, a new codex, brand new codex. It's the same stories. It's the same thing. It's just packaged different. And, I don't know. I don't buy into that. I mean, I bought 40K in 1988, I think, Rogue Trader, the first edition. And it was perfect for me. And I still play it sometimes. I don't need. But again, some people are walking in at it at a different time. But, it is so disingenuous for a company to sell a product and then after 5 years say most of that like material is negated and cannot be used in certain like official, organizations or whatever. What if you bought squats back in the 80s? You have thousands of dollars worth of squats. You can't play with them. I mean, you can play with them with your buddies and stuff, but there's no codexes for it. There's no rules for them. So they just negated it. So all those people who bought that product can no longer use it in the hobby that they want to use it in. And this happens all the time in these games. It's just like, oh, that's negated. We're going to alter it so where you can't use it, or you need to buy more of it. Oh, you don't have enough Marines. 10 Marines aren't enough. You need 30. We're going to alter the point cost to allow you have to have 30 dudes or something. I don't know. It's just and again, I get it. It's a business model. They got to make money, but I think they can make money by selling their product. They're like miniatures. They can sell campaign books. They can sell, stuff like that. They don't have to redesign the same thing over and over because they're not redesigning anything.
It's a pig and a cow.
Yeah, hold on.
Pig and a cow. You could put makeup onto a pig, but it's still
still a
pig.
cow.
And
That's right.
and they're turning what their golden dream into a cow and just milking it as much as they can instead of giving that cow good pasture. Hey, we're going to keep all the old stuff, but now we're updating it. That evolution of everything. It's not like we totally killed off. Oh, we had a campaign and totally killed off this race, so now you can't use them.
But
no, this race actually evolved in the story, so now you that have bought your parts long time ago can still use your same characters now because the story has evolved. Instead of, oh, we're going to tell the same story and take out all the characters that you used to play with, but it's the same story.
See, I'm fairly newer to Warhammer now. Frost and Fist, this is a group of great guys there in our chat. Hello, guys. They know a ton of stuff about Warhammer. They're like Warhammer gods kind of a thing. So I watched their show, which is on Friday night. You guys, you can check them out on YouTube. They're cool. No, they're not paying me to say that. They're just cool guys. So he says that to him, no, there's no money involved there. He says that to him it feels different, and he doesn't feel it's repackaging all the same rules. Now, I don't know enough about the.
And I've read his response. And I'll put this to you guys. Okay. Now, the core mechanics, ballistic skill, weapon skill, wounds, whatever, right? It's the same mechanic, right? So, but
Warhammer.
Why would you need to redo a brand new, let's say, the Black Legion Codex? Okay, why? If there's some new, tweaks like the Black Legion, they want to give them a new, the Black Legion can take a space train or whatever the hell it is, right? All you got to do is sell a small packet or a free PDF or a $5 PDF to get all this new stuff. You don't have to redo a whole codex. It's the same story. If you want like, there's new aspects of the Black Legion, campaign books. You get the campaign book, you get the access to those new units. They've discovered a new, they get to use drilling moles now for their instead of rhinos, they're using termites or some shit. But I mean, you don't repackage the whole system. I've seen, I played up to 2nd edition and then I was done. Okay, because it started to turn into you had to field these massive armies, and the point costs were put down, so you would need more models. And again, it's up to the players. They can play a 500 point and not a 3,000. Yeah. I get that, but again, you're packaging the same thing. I'll put it to you that Rick Presley's core mechanic with rolling a d6, against toughness and strength. And then ballistic skill versus, weapon skill, whatever. And then +3 saves and negated due to the power, whatever. It's all the same. It's exactly the same. I mean, it might not be worded exactly the same, but the mechanic, the core mechanic is the same. And they've repackaged that 9 times. Instead of just like, if there's a little update, then there's a little update. There's not like a whole system reboot. But again, and this is coming as a gamer. I get it. It's business. It's business. Well, okay, I take that back. I played 3rd. Now, I haven't played committed to it, but I've played 3rd, 4th, 7th, and 8th. I've played those games. I don't own any of the I have friends that play, and here, Brian, play this, and I read their codex, and it's all online, and you have access to all that stuff online. So it's not because I haven't played it, I'm removed for it. I'm a game designer, for myself, and I read tons of systems, and we repurpose a lot of these mechanics, and that's fine. But it's just I don't know. And listen, people get into their hobby, man. I was a 40K guy back in the day. I had the metal Thunderhawk gunship at one time. I was throwing out money because I loved it, but then I realized that they're just repackaging everything. And it just drew me away from it. But I think there's a better business practice to be gamer friendly instead of like, to reboot the whole system. You just add to it. Like you said, it's evolving. but it's evolving at the stake of the gamer having to rebuy into the whole package, new codexes, new rule book, all that. I think that's just disingenuous. I think they could do that with in a different way. But again, it's a business, and I get that.
Well, you know what?
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean. I was just going to finish my comment there.
No, it's okay. For me, Ashley, Warhammer is just a fun game. I understand where you're coming from to a degree, but I didn't get into it a long time ago, so I can only go off of. Well, Clint gave me the 8th edition, and I've got the 9th. Now, speaking of editions, I do play. We play Star Wars X-Wing. Say hi back.
I'm reading.
Oh, she says hi back, but she's reading.
At least I'm here.
So, Star Wars X-Wing, for instance, now they've been around, I think it was about 9 years, and then they did their second edition because in the first edition, they left out Force playable characters. So, really, if you watch the movies or read the books or any of that, a lot of the pilots had Force abilities versus ones that didn't. So, they had to add things to it. Now, with Warhammer, I don't know. It's a pretty fractured universe, and I don't know everything about it. I've watched some of the lore videos and tried to catch up. So, for us, we just play to play. Some of these others don't have a whole lot, though, so I don't know. But then again, I don't know how exactly Game Workshop does their model either for business. So, other than they've got something that works for them, I don't know. But if you know this much, Brian, why don't you play? You know all this. You could teach.
I still. I mean, not regularly, but I play Rogue Trader. I probably play Rogue Trader once a month, and I'm talking Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader, not the role playing game, but the miniature game. And
Okay.
and again, I'm me being a gamer. I've watched Frost and Fists. I don't play 40K. I feel no 40K armies whatsoever. Well, I take that back. I bought Mel the Indominus box set because she wanted to play it, so I bought it for her. Yeah. So we have some Space Marines and Necrons.
It's a cool.
But again, I mean, I have played these games. I have read these rules, and again, it's just my opinion, and I just think they can do updates instead of total system reboots. But again, I guess it's exciting though too to get brand new everything too. So I don't know.
Well, I was impressed with what I got in the Indominus box, especially once it's painted up and done. The book was cool. And so for me, we started with, what was the name of that box we bought the first set?
No Fear?
No Fear. We bought the No Fear box a couple years ago. And that I got super good deal on. And that was just an introduction, so I don't have like a 2 or 3 or 5,000 point armor. I would never have the time.
That's what it was.
Would never have the time. So we got Kill Team. Keegan picked up Kill Team. I like Kill Team because it is the Warhammer 40K universe, but you got like 4 turns.
That's right.
It's going to be done. You're going to do this in 30 or 40 minutes regardless. You were bringing up Rogue Trader, so I didn't know that from way back, but they have a Rogue Trader Kill Team box set they put out.
Well, that's one thing GW does. Now, look, I mean, don't get me wrong. GW's product is superior. I mean, it is. Their minis are incredible. Everything they have that they produce is, of quality. I'm not dogging on their quality at all. Now, I think they made things like Kill Team for people like me who are like, look, I'm not going to buy a whole new system. But here's a rule book that lets you play with 5 models against 5 models, Yeah. So I think to give them credit for the credit that's due, they have thought about people like me who are just not going to buy into a whole new system, at that level. But I would buy a single rule book, and just play with a handful of minis instead of buying new rule book, codexes, whole new armies or buffing up the armies with new product where I don't need to. So I give them that. Kill Team is a fun game. I've actually played it. I mean, it's like a Necromunda. It's similar to that.
I think you'd like it there, Frost. I mean, it's quick play. So to me, what they did is and I'm not an expert, but I'm looking back from decades ago.
Small.
You're looking at people had time to fill these massive armies on a plywood table in a basement, right? Today, nobody does. And so now you've got a condensed, shorter version. You can buy your 5-packs of minis filled whatever really you want. You can buy and they're only like $50 a box, so their price points are not any higher than other people really on some of that. So you can get whatever set you want. It comes with terrain, and I thought it was pretty cool because it's a fast paced. You're going to get this done. You've got a chance to sit down and play it. Whereas you may not have a chance to sit down for 4 hours and play. It depends. If you do, more power to you. I mean, I would get a kick out of doing that, but I don't know enough about it to field even a large army that much. I'm terrified of her Death Guard as it is. And those Poxwalkers are nasty little guys that come out and, cause you problems. And then listening to Frost and Fist the other day, apparently there's one guy, Moratorium or whatever, who could just keeps bringing them alive.
That's their Primarch, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So then they just keep popping up. And so I don't know. I don't want Ashley to know about that. Wait a minute. She's here. So you did not hear any of this. You don't need
I already knew that
model. No. So I don't want you.
And I already planned on getting him.
Yeah, darn. So you just got to have fun with it there. You just got to have fun.
Oh, Clint.
Okay. Well, let's see.
All right, guys. Well, listen. I got to bail out. I got a movie date with my son. We're gonna watch some Scooby Doo. So
hey, do that, man. It was nice talking to you, Brian.
But it was great talking to everybody, and we'll see you definitely next week.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, guys.
Come on back. All right. What's up there, Clint?
Oh, not much. I finally got it where I could get the phone to connect again so I could talk to you guys. Cause I'm listening to your Warhammer conversation. I'm like, I want to be on in this, but I can't get the damn thing to connect. So I got it.
So, Frost and Fist, that's the one she doesn't need. With
already plan on getting it.
Walker combo. No, because the way they were talking, if I'm not mistaken, was...
See? Ha! Clint's even on my side.
Thanks, Clint.
I've got to have something for my orcs to trounce on.
No, he can try.
Oh, I don't know. Apparently, this brings them back.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if Greg keeps playing the way he does, even with the army he has, that's going to be easy enough to just destroy him.
Thanks.
Well, you never know. I mean, you get that one time you expect it to go bad, and then all of a sudden he's just wailing on everyone.
It's a possibility.
Oh, and the Ultramarines are not weak. I mean, there's a reason they're the core force.
Hello, modeling for advantage. I take it he
just walked in on a bad
What'd you walk in on? Well, so let me explain to Frost and Fist of modeling for advantage. Our marriage, me and Ashley's kind of like WWE SmackDown.
There is no WWE. It's either my way or no way.
See, it's more like that. So what you walked in on is she believes she needs a Primarch.
I do. I have a total of like 8 guys
named Typhus that will give her Poxwalkers the ability to come back.
My Poxwalkers already come back.
Continue to murder my guys. And I believe her Death Guard is powerful enough as it sits. And I'm not a Warhammer expert. I'm just going off of they kick my guys' butts a lot and they're hard to defeat. So it is, yeah. So that's what you walked in on there, Kaiser. That's all.
Is it Kaiser?
Well, he said Johnny B's not allowed on the internet. He might break it. So, although I think Kaiser's the one that runs his show. So, yeah. I have not seen...
Even they're agreeing with me. You are screwed.
Thanks, Kaiser. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We figured it was you. You can tell your counterpart, Kaiser. He can come by and say hi, too, if he likes. I try to catch your guys' show when it pops up. Lately, work and a few other things.
I catch you while I'm at work.
Yeah, Ashley watches you, too. So, so that's the conversation, you guys, that you walked in on in Clint. And
see, now there's even bigger names than us are agreeing with me. You are definitely screwed.
Down here.
No. Epiphany. So, yeah, so that's...
You're not going to play in the park.
That Typhus thing is not something she needs.
Yes, I do.
And Clint, I can play in the park anytime I want to, sir.
Yeah, you can. Evie can't. The park is covered in snow and mud.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Please,
I can't even get through the parking lot.
So let her just run through the... yard or the grass.
There's no grass or snow.
There's no grass. It's all snow and mud.
Okay, let her run through the mud.
No,
Contrary to belief, Clint, mud and snow don't hurt children. It's good for them.
I don't care. I don't want to deal with the mess in my truck, even though I do have WeatherTech floor mats. Nor do I want to deal with the mess on the child, even though she is technically not my responsibility, really. Stop, Evie.
Hey, just a second, Clint. Kaiser, what starter set? Ashley's now pulling up. Now Ashley is pulling up eBay. What starter set does he come in? Does Typhus come in on?
I
Is
think
it like
I don't
one of
think he
the
comes in any starter set.
I think one of the newer ones.
I'm switching
maybe,
you.
Clint.
Move.
Here, let me move out of the way.
I think he's a standalone figure.
Hold on a second.
Seriously, kid.
Oh, there you go. He just answered
There
you,
we
Ash.
Yeah.
Death Guard Combat Patrol Box. Okay, so these
Yeah.
are the new boxes that came out after the Indominus box then. Because we got, I mean, that's a lot.
Up there on that pole.
Go figure. It's winter still.
Okay. So now Kaiser, she's looking for this on eBay. So I guess then hopefully it's not too expensive because I don't want, I mean, for Indominus, we had to eat beans and rice for a while. Know what I mean? Death Guard Combat Patrol.
I just want the one figure. I don't care about the rest of them. I just want the one figure.
No, it's coming with all of them. Oh.
Plague Marines. That's Plague Marines.
These are people selling the pieces out of the box, Ashley. That's not the box. You'd have to.
No, this is.
They're just selling a sprue or two.
These are 7 Plague Marines, which I'm trying to look and see if I have.
It's showing as my phone's making a call.
Which I don't believe
What?
I knew.
It's showing as my phone making a phone call. Huh.
Yes, Clint,
Interesting.
we can hear you.
Yeah,
No,
sorry. There's the accent.
No, you're fine. I just, because I'm still in the truck and you guys are, the audio is coming through the truck's audio system. I just noticed that it's showing as my phone making a phone call through the truck. So I can hear the audio.
So wait a minute.
Hawk
Kaiser
Walkers.
just flailing out.
What are you doing now, kid?
Playing. Is there a problem with me playing?
Yes, there is.
So
Ouch.
140.
That's brand new though.
That's for the whole box. Oh boy.
Ooh, I don't got these guys.
Oh,
Ooh, I want this one. He has bells.
Okay. Well, now she's looking at it, Kaiser, and I'm trying to read. He said, filling out one.
Look at all the Hawk Walkers.
Oh God.
Ha! Ooh. Oh, that's the one we saw.
So
And right there. This is the one we saw.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Whatever, kid. All I can say is bomb squigs.
Palms quick. So when the magazine comes to us, he says it's there. That magazine is cheap. Oh,
Actually, $140 for that many isn't that bad.
yeah. It looks like you get quite a bit in that box. So
Um,
now you guys have got her fired
2,
up,
4,
and she's
6,
all
8,
over
10,
right now.
12, 14, 16, 18. Looks like 30 Hawk Walkers. 2, 4, 6, 7 Plague Marines. What is that one?
I
A
have no idea.
Purifier? He's cool looking.
What does a purifier do?
I don't know.
A purifier
Purifies.
Yeah, but they're plague marines. So what do they purify?
They use ooze. Plasma. They use plasma.
I got my 9th edition.
2004.
So Frost and Fist and Kaiser, she got her 9th edition plague marines codex. The dude with the wings is awesome. He says, "Oh man,
There's not a guy on this one with wings.
Mhm.
Where? You don't have wings?
Well, you're looking at the wrong combat box then, because Wow, you got all sorts of stuff. I haven't looked through her book, but there's some nasty looking guys in there.
Ooh. Right here. There he is. He kind of looks like a Big Daddy from BioShock.
Or fold it up there. But that's not typhus, though.
No, that's not typhus.
So
I know he has the wings.
Okay, and there are junks hanging off of it. Okay. So eBay, it looks like, you guys, is some people are splitting up the boxes and selling sprues.
Why is Pokemon stuff coming up?
I don't know why Pokemon is coming up. Death Guard, but there you go.
Stranger Things. What is up with that? Okay. I'm switching to Amazon.
You can find it much cheaper on Amazon.
Maybe.
Well,
Amazon and anything on Amazon is pretty much regular price anymore.
Well, on some of the things, they booted a lot of people off that were price gouging. So, which one are you doing there, Ash? So anyway, she's going to look that up. And Boston Fist says, bomb squigs are awesome.
Yes. Love the bomb squig. I mean, who wouldn't love a little creature with a bunch of sharp teeth, Danon things with an explosive strapped to its back?
Oh.
I wish I could field more of them.
I already have 10 Pockwalkers. I don't know if I want
but
more.
You don't have typhus, though.
No, I know. That's what the only thing I'm looking for.
He keeps bringing
See,
them
this
back.
is what's popping up. It's typhus. It's not the one that has wings. Maybe he does have wings.
It says typhus, Herald the Plague God. Yeah, it does. It looks like he kind of got
but
wings
that's
with all sorts
it's
of
like
stuff on
bees.
it. That's a pretty detailed mini there, it looks like. But yeah, she would need that one, Kaiser. I don't necessarily want her to field that one against me, but hey.
He's got like
well,
sit there.
Also got to figure its points cost.
Yeah, I don't know what the points cost on it is.
It's high.
Okay, and?
Well, then it limits when you're doing a lower point game what you can field.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Real quick, Ashley, so keep it going.
I'm assuming, but it's coming up as the other one. Aha, found it. I think. Yeah. Ow! Babe, I need $140.
He's gonna tell you no.
Okay, what he doesn't know won't hurt him then.
Well, yeah, this is true. I can't say I haven't used that argument before. It is why I have half the games I have.
This guy would just be badass paint. And I would want to try to paint him, actually. I need to save it.
No, he probably would be a lot of fun to paint.
He would. There's a couple of them, like massive ones I want to try to paint. Ooh, wait,
oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Okay, my hands are full, Evie.
Hey, babe, I need these guys too.
What guys? I'll be right
They're
back.
Marines.
Just not his
No, they're not big Marines. They're Chaos Marines. They're black.
They might be another Chaos Force.
This guy has like.
They could be corn or something like that.
These guys. Get off there. Chaos.
You might not be able to use in your army.
No, I probably won't. Greg probably could.
No, well, not if they're Chaos Marines. He couldn't.
My headset doesn't fall off me. Is the first captain, okay. Okay, babe, I need about $300 to get both of those sets.
Gaming.
The one guy's $140 by himself. I found him.
Holy cow.
I just want this guy right here. This one. That's the only one I want.
Oh my God.
I can't use them.
Massive. So what would I miss here? Sorry, you guys. I had to take a rush right there. Oh, he's the first captain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then Moratorium is the Primarch. All
Well,
right.
here's more for 40. So that's not
Well,
bad
you
to
guys,
get him.
now for sure,
Holy
Greg's
crap.
beans and rice. Uh-huh.
I could pick him up right now.
Oh,
Granted, I won't have
That's
gas
not
in my car for the week.
Then you have no gas.
Yeah,
How much is that one? Oh, that's 40.
it's $40.
For one.
And I would have it here by the 3rd.
Yeah, she's pretty passionate about gaming, you guys. So
I want him more to paint. I really don't want to play with them. I want him to paint.
yeah, then if you don't want to play with them, then I'll go ahead and give them away after you paint them.
Touch them, I'll cut your fingers off.
See, that's what I mean.
You
Ross,
take mine, I'll take yours.
it's like WWE, right?
No, there is no WWE.
What are you outside, Clint? Is that what you?
yeah. I'm gonna be in just a second. We just got home, so I'm trying to get stuff out of the truck. But then I'm gonna go up and set my phone upstairs where I can actually talk.
Okay, we can put you in the back if you want. Until you're
No,
ready.
I'm going in right now.
Ooh, you'd be fun to paint.
She's busy shopping anyway.
Yeah.
What? What's it say? A Chaos Knight Desecrator.
Can I use the desecrators?
It's in your codex. You can use it.
Wait, what?
What did Kaiser say to you?
You just got to see what your codex says.
Yeah, I will. You have an English friend.
I would
We'll
be
buy one in exchange for painting commission.
Oh,
They're tempting me.
well, then go ahead. I think ultimately they just want to see me get my butt handed to me. So
In the dining room.
I should be sleeping. I shouldn't be up right now.
that's okay.
Okay, so where do I find it in the codex?
So Kaiser, she's contemplating what you type there. And which one? I don't know. Wait a minute. Aren't the knights? Aren't those?
It's chaos, so I should be able to use it.
But
Well,
I thought
no,
that was
because not all chaos combines. There are different chaos factions. So they don't always play nice with each other.
Like,
they don't play nice with each other. You may not be able to. She has to.
don't tempt me. I will fight it.
Yeah. So
I will figure out a way to get it.
now you guys have kind of lit the fire. So Clint, yeah. My sniper is going to have to be retrained.
He ain't going to.
He's being serious.
Maybe they're going to be a little more effective.
Now, actually, Kaiser, you got her blushing. Her cheeks are turning red, and she's not sure. Oh, I should get is that Gilman? Yeah. Oh, we lost Clint.
Oh,
He's just taking a break for a minute. There he is.
No.
Trying to set
Here,
his
let's
phone.
do this.
I should.
The phone, yeah. I switched over to Wi-Fi.
So, oh my goodness. So what I'm going to have to do, you guys, Kaiser and Frost, is if you see me on YouTube out by the freeway holding a sign up, broke gamer, hungry, needs food, wife's spending habits, then You know what though, Clint? I bet people would donate to me if I stood by the.
But that's why I wonder if we shouldn't do that. Just say need minis.
Modeling.
That guy is
modeling
bad.
isn't just an adventure or a hobby.
I wish
It's an
I did have
addiction.
$100. I would pick up both of those. This one and the other one.
Oh, okay. Well, for Gilliman, that's fine.
That would be cool to paint. That's a lot of gold, though.
Yeah, the sword is cool. Yeah, he does have a lot.
That is a lot of gold. I would have to pick up another bottle, and same thing with that blue.
Yeah.
I wish I could get a
So
closer picture.
now, do you guys what are your guys' favorite ones for working on them there?
Hold on, Kaiser. I actually don't have any commission painting right now done. All I'm doing is all my personal stuff.
Our commission stuff is done
as of right now.
So, Greg, I'm using the work laptop as a prop for my phone.
Sure.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Frost said
I could not picture that.
join
I'm
us at
sorry, honey.
Chippendales
No.
to cover the cost.
I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
Hey!
I love you.
Cover the cost.
Wow.
Hey, Greg, what do you do?
You hush, Clint.
I dance. I dance for my miniatures. Damn it. Don't hold it against me. What led you down this path? Was it drugs?
No, my wife.
That's my wife's Warhammer addiction.
My wife needed a Primark.
Needed a Primark. Stripping for a Primark. Yeah. There we go. That, by the way, Frost and Fist and Kaiser would be a Gamers with Coffee pay-per-view. And we're not doing that for free on this channel. So.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
Oh, there, Kaiser answered Josh.
What is this? The Gamers Lounge? Oh, that's
What is that?
Anthony, I'm assuming.
Oh, okay.
What is this one? This one's
Okay,
cheaper.
I don't know if you heard
I heard.
her.
I said okay.
Okay. See,
He's kind of
now
cool.
you're on to a librarian. Now, here's the thing I have to ask you two.
OnlyFans? No. Oh my God, no. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh Lord.
So how'd you lose your YouTube channel and everything? Well, a few of our modeling friends suggested stripping, and when that wasn't enough, we just went right over the deep end there, you know. Yeah. The Gamers with Coffee only fans. That is cool.
That's funny. So, Greg, I found a good use for the work laptop when we're not working. It holds my phone up.
Oh, so it's useful.
Yeah. And it's not yelling at me.
Gamers Lounge says, wow, and is laughing.
I don't hit caps.
So on my interview on that,
Oh, yeah, Gamers Lounge. This is how we normally are. Sorry.
Yeah. We just hang out and try to have a good time.
ARD.
We kind of thought that was you, Anthony.
It gives new meaning to modeling for advantage.
Wow.
Okay, that was good.
Well, for one, D,
That was good.
Frost and Fist that went and said that. Not, yeah.
So.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, wow, this degraded fast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
and Brian wasn't even in here.
And it's
Yeah, he's missing all the fun.
Right?
It's because we're dealing with chaos, so it just tipped over the edge. Now,
I can't.
Oh no! Builds for your match play army.
Because well, I know I can use the Harlequins, so D can always join into mine. They're compatible or something like that. Because I read, who did we talk to? Is the one right there off of First Ave? Wasn't
Oh, that other game
yeah,
shop? The
one shop or whatever it was.
Remember when we were in the game shop, Clint, when the tornado warning went off, we were supposed to seek shelter, and we went into the hobby store.
No wonder why I'm broke.
On First Avenue, that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do? At least I'm going with style, you know.
See things flying around in the parking lot, and we're in the hobby store. Yeah.
We got model kits.
That's a good one, Kaiser. Costumes.
Wait, what did we just get volunteered for?
Well, so do you see
Nice.
that? Yeah, I don't. Well, so Kaiser, what are we going to talk about in 3 weeks? I mean, if you don't have structure, maybe some of your English friends might think we're kind of crazy Americans. You know,
Kind of.
They already think we're crazy Americans. That's just a give me.
Okay, so you know, I'm not sure what you want to talk about. We could come up with costumes. Oh, it's a live event. I'll wear a helmet for safety. No?
You're not going to be on it then. Because you would find one of the girls' little unicorn helmets.
No. It would be something much cooler. We don't really have costumes per se, but I guess we could figure something out.
I mean, I have my pirate costume. That's literally the only costume I have.
Yeah, she's got a pirate costume.
A Halloween costume.
Now, see, Kaiser, when I was a kid, I was so ugly, my mom would only let me trick or treat on the phone, so I didn't scare the neighborhood kids. But I never got a costume.
Ow! That sucks. That's what I wanted.
Crazy Americans have guns in their videos. That's how you see it over there.
Hey, now we don't have guns in our videos.
Well, yeah, they're all.
Well,
that's true.
Lots of Warhammer.
That is
guns.
true. All ours are Warhammer.
But,
I want him.
Oh, that guy's disgusting looking.
Yeah, but he's like this big.
So Kaiser, now she's scanning the internet. What is that one? The Great Unclean One? Who is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody named the Great Unclean One. It's a nasty looking model.
I don't think he's part of mine.
I don't think it's in that.
Yeah, I believe he is part of your army.
So,
look in your codex.
I am.
She is. She's going to codex now. Unfortunately, we're just crazy enough that we drink enough coffee to be
super hyper.
Oh, he is the greater
Nurgle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a different army, though.
But I can still use them.
Well, I don't know.
That I know. I can use Nurgles.
Yeah, you can use any of the plague stuff with yours.
Yeah. So if there's
your force, Nurgle is your god.
I can use them.
Okay, so chaos are separate for some reason. Kaiser was saying.
Yeah, chaos forces are separate.
Ooh, what is him? Telling
So
me.
she's looking at.
I'm spending money.
I can't pronounce that. Plagueis Putrefier. I can't really see what you're saying.
Which one?
What is that?
No, the Talaman.
Oh, the Talaman now? Okay. So anyways, Rossifist, D, Clint. My army's probably going to be obliterated, and we'll probably have to eat beef.
Maybe not.
To get her stuff.
Yeah, 135 for the one I want.
$135 for one model?
Uh-huh. But that's the Primarch. That's the big one with the wings.
Yeah.
That's him.
Remember, your one tank is $60.
Not my tanks. My tanks are
no, one of Greg's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'm still going to get him. I'll probably get him out of next paycheck if I can.
The $40 one?
Yeah, the 55.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. So Kaiser says they're not the same. You'd lose access to certain abilities if you put them in the same detachment. That does make no sense if they're part of the same, but okay.
Well, I mean, just with the same, like Chaoses, or not Chaoses, Space Marines.
But build off your codex then. Because
you really want me to do that?
Well, I'm going to get.
That's how you're going to have to do it.
I might get these for Jaden.
They
actually have wings.
I mean, once my orcs show up, it won't matter. You guys are all done anyway. So, oh wait, sorry, I was channeling Keegan. My bad.
Your orcs are pretty nasty though. When they grab a hold of you, you take a beating.
Yeah, Well, plus some of their other stuff just
She would love
just
these
wrong.
pinks. They're blood angels.
You'd have to send that to her.
I don't know if I want to spend another $50 on her.
Well, first of all, we don't have this kind of money that you're just ranting about.
You should have got me into a habit. So whose fault is that one?
Technically, it's Clint's.
Lies.
Well, you did start him on it, so it is technically your fault.
Okay, so Kaiser says they're like Death
Oh,
Guard.
that makes sense.
Are like
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Same team, different armies.
Yes.
Okay. So, in other words, you need your
Hell.
own codex for each army.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well,
I could get the crawler on here for $55. That's not bad.
that's cheaper than the store.
Oh, yeah, by a half. But that's probably used, meaning it's probably already built. I don't want to do that.
It doesn't say that.
I said it's probably.
D says Clint corrupted us all. Not
Yeah.
really. I'm just going to blame him because everything else is my fault. So I let Clint take some blame on things.
You're sharing the blame. Oh, I feel special.
I have to share.
I think
it with
I have
somebody.
that one.
So.
Wait.
How many pages
Yeah,
have you surfed already? My God, you're just going through. You guys should see this. She's just finding.
Do you see how much is in our cart?
No. no. That's a used car. Take that. You're saving that, right?
Yes, I'm gonna save them.
Ooh, hey, Greg. Miniature Market has a bunch of Victory at Sea stuff now.
Oh God. What are these?
Okay. Okay, so Kaiser said if you're serious about collecting Death Guard, look out for that magazine. It's an amazing value, and the other half are Space Marines. Okay. So when is it a magazine? You said it's a magazine, Kaiser. So is it like comes with several models?
I want these little guys. I just want these. What are these ones called?
I don't know, Con.
Yeah. I just yanked my hair out.
This is like crack addiction for her. Those are
The submarines are available, Greg.
Demons of Nurdle, huh?
But they're Sigmar though. I don't think I can.
Sigmar. No.
I don't think I can do.
No, you can't. Age of Sigmar is fantasy.
Yeah.
Grave guards. What are those?
Those are going to be Age of Sigmar. It looks like too.
Probably.
So, yeah. So Kaiser, I'll have to check out that Conquest magazine. Do you have an idea of any idea of when it's coming out or being released, or is it on Games Workshop website? I could check it out if it is.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Like one of the game magazines that sends out.
Yeah.
I've seen them for historical stuff. So I'll have to look at it.
Are you serious? I can't get him. I can't get the Talman.
I'm going to have to look into that magazine there. Kaiser, thank you for letting me know, because that would be quite interesting. Okay. Well, if it's going to release any time, Clint, we should check that out. And that's Conquest magazine. Okay.
Write it down. Put it
out. Yeah.
I need some more.
Clint's probably looking it up too, right?
Yeah, I just figured I'd check.
I need these Terminators, babe.
Okay, one thing at a time.
Nope, I need these
Oh,
Terminators.
here's a Games Workshop. Huh.
At least
I'll look at that for sure.
This one and this one.
Okay, that's a Blight Lord Terminator.
I have 3. I need more.
So we'll have to check that out, because I seen that. I can't remember the name of the magazine. I was just kind of, surfing the internet, and one of them was a historical, like games. It would come with sprues or figures, and I can't remember what it was, and I was looking at it, but they release a magazine like every month, and sometimes there's models in it. Because the historical gaming, I would like to try too, at some point. But
that one's 180.
Ugh.
But that's the one that has the 30. It's 39 miniatures.
Yeah, but
so that's not really that bad.
You've seen the same box for $140. That's a $30 difference.
Oh yeah.
Depending on the vendor. So we'll have to check that out then. So thank you for letting us know about that. Why is the internet saying that it recommends Greg get a second job? Is that what that says?
Yep.
That's actually not bad. If you divide that, it only comes to $461 per miniature.
But you still can get that $30 cheaper.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
So
that's still, even paying the $180, that's still not bad for 39 miniatures.
If a bunch of them are poxwalkers,
30 poxwalkers.
10 cents worth of plastic.
Yeah.
So did you find that magazine then, Clint?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have to check that out. I don't know if Frost and Fist is still there, but I have to thank them also, and Kaiser, for promoting an addiction to a level that it's going to cost me to work a secondary job.
Yeah.
Or at least stand out on the highway with the sign.
Well, I stole money to buy miniatures. Please help.
Probably get donations, wouldn't we?
I might have to do that to get more of this Victory at Sea stuff.
Yeah, they'd be like, you know what?
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I know what it's like to be at the store and get a notification
Oh,
from
nope,
the bank.
they're still there. Being an angel. So I could technically use him. But I don't know if I want to spend $130.
You can screen share and show them. And they can
Actually.
see Ashley, and ask them if you can use it.
I already did. I found it.
Okay. Because I'm not.
I don't know if I would want to spend
I would stick with what's in your codex.
Yeah, because then you get the
Then you know
bonuses
that
and
it's
stuff.
workable.
Yeah.
And I don't want you too overpowered because it's humiliating.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
What?
Okay, Keegan does not need to know this one. He has a little destroyer, Necron destroyer.
Yeah, but it says a destroyer lord. Lord Locust. Oh, that's a hell of a gun he's got.
Ooh, he's actually kind of cool.
Looks like a ninja from long ago.
He doesn't have legs. He like floats.
Which Death Guard Primarch were you looking for, Ashley?
The what?
Which Death Guard Primarch were you looking for?
I'm confused.
No, the one you were looking at back there.
Yeah.
I was looking for Moratorium and then Typhus.
I already found Typhus. I already found Moratorium. Unless I can find him somewhere cheaper.
Well, that's what I'm looking at Miniature Market right now.
Yeah. Typhus I found for 40, and more.
Moratorium's 100 plus.
140, I believe it was.
Yeah, at Miniature Market he's 127.
135.
Yeah, I've got him at 127 on Miniature Market.
Yeah, that's free shipping.
There's free shipping.
No, this one isn't. This one is 142. But if I get it from Miniature Market, it would be free because it's over 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would save you about $7.
That Combat Patrol is 119. That
Oh,
does give you a lot of poxwalkers.
Yeah, that's
Holy
what we
cow.
were looking at.
Yeah, it's 119 on Miniature Market.
I would have to get through Miniature Market. That's 39 miniatures in that box.
Yeah, that looks like a lot.
Yeah, it's 30.
Holy cow, that is.
7 Chaos or just Space Marines.
7 Plague Marines.
And then
yeah, that's a lot.
I will hide my credit card, Kaiser. I've already had my bank notify me the one day. Why does it work? You get some sleep, sir, and Ashley's going to email you, she said. So that's cool. I know it's later there.
Yeah, they're like 8 hours ahead of us.
Kaiser. Yep.
Yeah.
Get some sleep, sir.
Yep.
Thank you for
See
coming
ya.
by.
Night.
I think Frost and Fish just hanging by to see what else is going to happen now.
Yeah, well, yeah, you never know.
Hey, look at this.
So
Little
did you?
green guys. The Astro, not Astro. Oh God.
Okay, so
the little green ones.
Tank. Yeah.
This is what Keegan wanted, right? No.
Yeah, it's like
That's
that.
not. There's
No,
something
that's
like
a
that.
drop pod. He
Yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't.
This
have
is
that.
yours anyway, Space Marine.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, that's why we have a little bit of fun on these hangouts. Sometimes they go for a bit, but we just try to have some fun.
I'm confused. Warhammer 40K and 30K. Heh.
What is
So
the
30K is the old school. 30K is them playing in the world time of 30,000 instead of 40,000. So it's kind of its own separate game.
It's called the Plague Brethren. Death Guard, Chaos, Space Marines, 40K, and 30K.
I'd get. It looks like 3 different Space Marines.
Different era.
Yeah.
But
30K
It
is
should
your
still
older
be
era stuff.
playable.
So they're playable in both eras.
Different
though?
rules for 30K. Slightly different rules.
I wish I could
wow.
zoom into that. Because I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Well, put the screen share up there and see if Mythos knows from Frost and Fist.
How do I do that?
Clint. Okay, so go where it says, right, see the line that's crossed out?
This
Right
one?
there, click that. And then you're going to click the screen you want to share, and then click share. And it'll bring on and click the other button. So she wants to know, Clint or Mythos, what is that red? Whoops, are you trying to find it?
This thing.
What is the red?
What's this set called?
The Plague Brethren. Brethren. Or I'm sorry, RNE. Oh my!
Oh
You
God,
spell it.
Your brain is
My
dead.
brain is
That's
not.
okay. I can.
It's the Plague Brethren, and then it
A
says Death
terrible.
Guard.
Don't recommend it.
You wouldn't need it because if
See
you're
what
going to
I've
spend
got.
money, you're better off spending it on.
Well, yeah, I didn't know they even made a 30K.
Yeah, that's relatively new within the last year or so.
I mean, this guy's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind.
It's just taking it back to another time. So basically, it's marketing to get you to play 40K and 30K. So you buy a whole bunch of new miniatures for the old school stuff, which actually looks really cool. That says, let's see, that's a cool marker.
Up what? This one?
Yeah, Frost Fist said they don't know. He doesn't know. Yes, dog, I'm petting you.
See, this is for. I think this is primarily for 30K, but God, that almost looks like a bookmark, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I bet it's a template for something that you have to use in 30K.
Okay.
A range template or something to that degree.
That's kind of weird looking.
Looks cool, but
here it goes. Box set includes 3 plastic marines, painting guide, metal showcase, and 3 art cards.
Okay. But I'm going to stick with my Marines and add to it. Like I've got that hover turret there. And I would like to get a tank.
yeah,
which,
there.
Are you still on Miniature Market?
More. Do what?
Are you still on Miniature Market?
Yeah, I'm still on Miniature Market.
How much are the crawlers there? The Plague Blast
Crawler.
crawlers?
Let me go back to it 1 second.
Because the cheapest I found them, even from Tempest, is $55, and that's on here.
The only thing I wanted to get was a tank, you guys, for my army. Just one.
If you get one, I'm getting one.
You
Crawler is 55.
Okay, so it's the same on here. This one's free shipping, though.
Well, Greg should have 1 or 2 tanks anyway.
No.
Because your Land Raider is also a troop transport.
I don't know. I know that if she gets some of this stuff, I'm just, done for.
Because I'm going to have a ton of orc vehicles.
Are you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of orc vehicles.
Oh, you got one ready to go, or?
Well,
Yeah, see, here's the chaos.
I don't know if Ashley's seen this yet, but
These aren't.
hopefully it'll show a little better on the phone. But I'm modifying one of the Orc trucks. So here's the chassis. See if I can get this into the screen.
Nice.
Yeah, so 2 engines, what, 10 with 12 wheels? 10 wheels.
You're building that one, right?
Yeah, I'm building this one for my Orcs. This is one of my, basically my transport trucks for the Orcs. I just want it to look super cool, so I'm Mad Maxing the heck out of it.
Really?
Let's see if I can get that. So you can see it's got dual engines.
Nice.
Dual, so
They
yeah.
have like balls up in their blades up in the back. These guys are cool. What? Am I supposed to be paying attention to something?
Because I don't get any big tanks per se, so.
Oh.
She's looking at what's the name of those?
These
those
are
Terminators, aren't they?
No.
What?
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Maybe these ones are Terminators. Yeah. But these are Chaos Space Marines Terminators. So I get, because technically I can use them, but they're not like the Death Guard. They're Chaos, but they're not.
Oh, there you go, Clint.
What?
Frosted Fist. He says he's been customizing it. It looks like a bone breaker.
Nice.
All right.
That'll look really cool.
Yeah, we got some
closing that
pictures
up.
of that when you're done with that.
Yeah, I want things. To me, things just don't look orky enough. Like, so Frosted Fist, like Gosgirl Taraka's arm and weapon system, just not orky enough. So I modified, and I don't know if I get this on the phone right, but there's his gun. I added an axe to it to give it more of a bayonet look. I added quite a bit of spiky bits to his armor and stuff to make him look a little more proper.
Clint, you're kit bashing?
Yes, I'm kit bashing because I can.
I know. That's okay.
I mean, they're orcs. It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Are we on
Oh,
that
that'd be
base?
sweet. Yeah.
We are?
I'm on Frost and Fist. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe I'm on there.
Are you or is Gamers?
Gamers of Coffee?
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, and Instagram too. Thank you, by the way, Mythos, for following us too. I've followed you guys there on Instagram, which is kind of cool. Yeah, if you your orc army there, it's you could do some damage. I mean,
I'm hoping
distance, and they're not very shooty, as you say. But when you grab people like that one with that claw,
yeah.
Good grief. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Invite us, Mythos, or if Freak is okay.
What
with
time?
That. Oh, yeah, Ashley. Well, Ashley, you're off Friday because.
Yeah,
yes, I'm off
Friday work.
Half asleep.
Well, you watched them the one night. They start about 8:30ish, right? You guys. I mean, barring.
No, I was asleep. You came in and they were laughing and woke me up.
Yes.
Because I was up over 24 hours.
Mythos. Yeah, they do laugh. Do not try to put decals on if you listen to these guys because I bet. I stopped. I like their show. Yeah. Sure. We would love to be on there, man. We kind of throw your name around all the time anyways because we like you. So that would be cool. Yeah. Any Friday you want, sir, because we don't do any shows or anything Friday. And we tried to schedule ours so it didn't interfere with the people we follow. Oh, no, don't be sorry. I can get extra decals, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
Some of the
hey, Ashley.
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Your blight hauler looks pretty sweet.
Uh-oh.
I have a hauler, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of the pictures of it. I'm like, that thing looks cool.
I believe I have a blight hauler.
Oh, I thought that was one you wanted to get, right?
No, I have one. But I believe that's the one that stabbed me all the damn time. That Aaron went and busted the guns off of.
Oh, well, you'd have to look and see. And just to be fair, You guys, I have no idea. She might be hiding Death Guard stuff, and I'm sure there will be. Hey, our power went out. What happened? Well, I had a choice between paying the bill or buying the set that was discounted. No. Well, you can.
No, I don't want the data sheet.
No, those are data sheets.
Yeah. No, that's the one that I customized. I have him already. That's the one I put the hot glue on gun.
Oh,
I made
the
it eat
ooze
ooze.
coming out. Yeah.
I already have it.
Yeah.
In the bottom of my bag.
Yeah, she has that one, Clint.
No, I thought it was cool looking though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, D, repercussions financially.
No, there's one that's similar to this, but it has like a grinding wheel that I want to get.
A grinding wheel.
Yeah.
Nice.
To grind up my guys.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, see, that's the one I have right here.
Greg, I got a giant steel rolling wheel that goes on the front of one of my war trucks, so not a shocker there.
Okay.
Called a Death Roller.
Death Roller?
Yeah, it's just a giant steel roller with spikes that crushes things.
That's cool.
I mean, the one truck has a giant steel wrecking ball that hangs off a chain off the side that you can use to swing at things.
I know Rich has it because I seen it there.
Well, once I brought home that kit there, Clint, that we got the one day at the mall.
Yeah.
No Fear set. I said, I think you're going to like these Death Guard guys because she liked things like Resident Evil. And,
ooh, I want to try.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely want to drive
that actually just took off. So
yeah, that's fine. And we each have our own army, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Mine just happens to be the last one to get any updates right now.
Keegan's hasn't been updated yet.
No, Keegan's got updated.
Oh,
Keegan's been updated. He was the second one to update.
Yep, and yours updated. So now,
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
got
so just waiting on orcs.
Where is it?
well, they're not going to wait too long because it's money for.
No, I imagine this year, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's going to be some new stuff for the orcs too, so I'm kind of excited about that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, I already got.
I find them kind of fun, because they remind me like the rednecks of the universe. And
They pretty much are.
And but in a good way. And it's like, I think it's kind of cool. Well, I know they're damaging when they get a hold of you. You're big guys.
Yeah, those claws hurt.
Yeah. What was the name of the one with the claw that you had, Clint? I know that your guys.
Well, I have several with claws, but
it was the big one.
The one that he got mad and wanted to quit.
Grabbed me and beat my guy to a pulp like I didn't.
that was just one of the war bosses with a power claw. That's all he was.
Oh yeah, pummeled.
He was just a pretty low level character.
Oh,
It's just, I mean, when you look at, where's Thraka's claw? Hold on here. The one war boss is his claw.
See, now I can't find it. I know Rich has it because I said I needed him, but I wasn't spending $60 on it.
If the hobby store owner says that he has it and how much does he want?
60. It's like $59.
Well, yeah, because he's gonna sell things at list.
Oh, I know.
He's got to sell things at retail, yeah.
Hey, I forget where Thraka's claw went to. Dang, that vanished on me. I gotta finish him at some point too.
You gotta do what?
I gotta finish my one orc unique war boss character. I gotta finish him. I've got him 3/4 of the way painted, but it's one of those where you have to paint and finish assembly, otherwise things don't fit right. Plus, I ended up modding him a little bit.
You modded him? Okay.
Well, yeah, I added more stuff to his. He didn't look orky enough, so I added things.
Well, but you can do that a little bit, and I've seen people do some pretty cool modifications on their vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's without the arms. There's the body. If I can get that. So, but yeah, it was easier to paint him half disassembled than it was to
I'm
assemble
regretting
and paint him.
all my guys. I forgot how bad it was to paint them. Now that I painted all brakes and I was able to take them apart, I will never go and I will dry fit them first and keep them loose, but I won't glue them until after.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because then you can touch it up a little bit.
Before she started painting, I painted stuff on the sprue. That's why I said I could get to the pieces now. And then when you put together the pieces that are behind, at least it comes out and through. Otherwise, you're trying to do detailed painting sometimes behind stuff. So I'd rather paint a lot of it
all those shields I did for those Necrons for Keegan, I would not have been able to get to those to get the detail in the backs if I didn't go and pull them off.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
I've got one orc buggy that I need to assemble. Literally will have to be painted on the sprues just because there's no way. You got to assemble the body of the car, and there's no way you're going to paint it once you get it assembled. It's just not going to happen.
Maybe it was.
Well, you know it's there at the store, so.
Yeah, but I want to show
some kind
you.
Of thing in front. She says it grinds up people.
No, I believe you. This guy.
No, you have that one.
I know, but there's 3 of these too, or 2 of these. Maybe it was him.
I believe you. I mean, if you know, I don't know if I want to face a grinding wheel running down the field, but okay.
You're going to face something like it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm throwing something similar to it at you. So, plus I've got guns that do other dude, I got a gun that picks you up and slams you to the ground.
And what is that called?
Well, it used to be called a lift-a-dropper. Now it's just called a tractor gun.
It is. This one.
Oh, she found it's oof. That's a nasty looking piece. Oh, just a minute, Cooper. She found like a.
Oh yeah. Yep.
These are the 2 I don't have.
Nice.
Those are the 2 I don't have.
Because the one you do have is bad enough. That one there's got a grinding wheel in front of it.
So
I wonder how that would survive if my orc war wagon just put into it.
Well, I don't know, Clint.
I mean, really, why shoot it? I can just drive over it.
So there's that one.
That's a 3-barrel gun on it?
Yeah, and I don't know what the hell this is here.
I don't know. You'd have to get it and get the card out of the box and find out what it does.
There's the grinding wheel. That's what I want right there.
Nice.
So there you go, Mythos. She wants something to grind my guys up.
Oh, yeah, and spit you out. Because my other one will suck you up into it and just drain you.
So just trying to turn my guys into hamburger on the battlefield. Basically.
That, and I believe my guy also goes and turns them against your own guy. So he's my guy.
Yeah, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, but still nothing beats teleporting an angry green teethy creature inside of you.
Yeah, that's a pretty weird ability that looks like would be kind of nasty. Yeah. So today, Clint and Frosted Fists and D was here for part of Gamicon. So that Gamicon thing we did went over pretty good. So we'll do it again next year. And the people at Gamicon thought our little setup was pretty cool. So it's been a long 2 days, but it's pretty good.
That's cool looking.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Train.
Huh?
It's train.
It's just terrain?
Yeah.
But it must have a purpose, maybe.
Yeah, it does. It has its own stats.
It's got to have something.
But that's cool.
What is it? It looks like it.
Yeah, all the unique terrain now has its own stats.
That's a furnace. Okay.
Actually, I might have the stats for it. If not, it should be in your codex.
Yeah. Well, goodness. So we'll have to check out their Frosted Fist Facebook when he's done with that bone break. So he's
most definitely.
He's getting that customized. You may as well put your pictures up too, Clint.
Yeah.
I already do mine, so I'm not even worried about it.
I've just been slowly not working on mine, but I need to, put some more stuff up for sure.
It's up there.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's the same as the symbol there.
Oh, that's right. The wolf. Okay. Follow.
Then you can message him, tell him you're following him now. And he's the one that's Mythos there.
Okay.
Yeah. And D, you said you love portals. I would like to have a portal to transport me wherever I want to go. But
all right, Frost and Fist, I went and followed you on Instagram.
I don't know.
I believe I have them
there?
on YouTube too.
So D, I know, is there, and Clint's there. So
they probably left
Frost and Fist might not be there at this point. I don't know. But we've been running this already almost 2.5 hours, so
Yeah.
pretty good. We get going, just have fun talking. So I guess we could kind of end of the night there, so Ashley gets a couple hours sleep before she goes.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. It's been a long weekend.
Oh, they were there.
Yep.
Well, Mythos, we're gonna go ahead and end it. So Ashley's got to go to work tonight at 10. She's gonna get some sleep. But if you want us on, let us know. You guys are welcome too to
join
on
in.
video. You could tell Freak. All you gotta do is ask for a link, and we'll send you the link.
Yeah,
and
most
you guys
definitely.
can hop on and say hi whenever. Yeah.
Well, I guess I wasn't on their YouTube either.
Well, now
I am.
Mythos, you're getting a new subscriber because Ashley's subscribing to all your stuff. So
he did it to us. It's only proper to give back.
That's cool. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. Yeah. So because we gotta figure out something for dinner here, anyways. And D is at work. So thank you guys for swinging by, and Clint. You post pictures of that up in the group there, Clint.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll throw something up with that. I haven't touched it in a while, but I'll throw some photos up.
Thank you, Mythos. We try to have fun on the show, and we always have fun watching your guys' show too. So
I could be dead asleep, and he'll come in the room, and I'll know exactly what's going on because he's dying.
Yeah. Well, they just.
You almost rolled off the bed.
There was some funny stuff on a couple of shows, so you gotta have fun. Yeah. Well, we're gonna let you guys go then. Thank you for showing up. Type in there, thank you if you could there for me, Ash, since you're close.
No.
Now I gotta get the dogs out, and work is for the poor people. One day we'll win the lottery or something.
Yeah, and then we'll do something more serious.
Yeah, like this full time.
Yeah. I mean, we got a room we can use once we have the setup going. So for sure.
For sure. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and head on out here. D, have fun at work. Clint, get some sleep.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night.
Have fun at work tomorrow, Greg.
I have to work tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn it. Yes, I do.
Shouldn't be as bad. There wasn't as many delays today.
Okay, well.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Watch out. She's going to cut you off, Clint.
Deuces!